Guys, you know what it is. Before we get going, we got to give a huge shout out to our Patreon subscribers. Huge shout out to Tony, Starla, Luke, Jacob, Jeff, Adam, Chuck, and Justin. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. It means the world to Luke and I. You guys help keep this machine running. And listen, if you want to throw $1 at our face, you know what to do. Go to patreon.com/AITDpod. Come join the family. Come help support this show. Also, if you want to join the Discord, we got 2 new members in the last 24 hours. That's what's up. Thank you guys for joining the Discord. And if you want to come join the Discord for free, come hang out with us. We are a good time. They will tell you that you can find that link in the description of this episode as well. 170, episode 170 is about to get underway, guys. My softball playoffs came to an end, so we're going to talk about that. Luke had no idea that the Taylor Swift album came out. We're going to touch on that a little bit. Also, we're going to head back towards Nicole Kidman, because Luke's story and history with Nicole Kidman, we're going to touch on that a little bit, what's going on in her life. Also, Luke's vacation as well, the weekend, his vacation, all that. Question of the week. We got so much to talk about, guys. We're excited. Episode 170. Here we go. We got to this one address. I said, this one goes around back. He went around back, boom, drove off, left them right at the stop.
That was after getting hit by a car.
You got hit by a car?
I ended up drinking 24 Bud Lights in about 48 minutes. Drunken nomad stumbles out in the road and he hit me going 30 miles an hour.
What's up, everybody, and thank you for joining us on another episode of All in the Delivery. This is episode 170, and to kick this off, let's go to the other side of the screen and introduce to you guys my co-host down in Westburg, Virginia. Come here and let me see you on vacation this week. Luke, how are you, buddy?
Oh, dude. I mean, it's been a great day as we record. I obviously I don't have anything to say with the work week going on so far, but I literally just came home from coming to my nephew's, their last home game of the season, and this is my first soccer game of his that I've been able to catch. So they played a good team tonight, a game I don't think necessarily I don't want to say they weren't supposed to win, because I'm always going to believe in my nephew, of course, and whoever else is around the team, because I played once. We played teams we were supposed to not win and won. So, but apparently it was an upset. So it was my first one. They were all happy I came, so it was good luck charm, but it was pretty awesome. My nephew's really good. To see him fucking wham a soccer ball, dude. I mean, he can boot it. I'm sitting there watching him. I'm like, man, we need to get this kid kicking when he gets into college. His side job, man. I feel like, I mean, right now it's kind of weird because kicking in the NFL, not to go sidetrack too much, I just want to throw this in there. It used to be something to make a 50-yard field goal, but these motherfuckers now are kicking like 60-plus yarders. Like we're playing fucking, I don't want to say what the fuck, like I was going to say slow pitch, but I mean it not in a fucking, I'm saying lofting it up and getting fucking I can't wait to hear about this, because this I will be hearing this for the first time, as the listeners are, because I've talked to Dave a few times, but all this is this will be new to me as well, so I'm excited to get into that. But no, I've had a good week. I want to start off with something that was in the docs that wasn't mentioned, because I can't say I didn't have a work week, but to give you an experience probably a lot of parents have had. Dave, I'm sure you have yourself. It was my first time experiencing this. I'm going to talk about having a hangover when you have a young kid, because that I don't really drink much anymore. It's pretty rare that the last time I had been hangover drunk was about it's been over 3 years ago, because it was a couple months before Willow was born. It was at a friend of mine's bachelor party in Charlotte, and that was the last time. That intro was me at the I was also 21 when that happened with the car, but I was a partier, and I partied hard, and I honestly remembered what turned, like, I feel like I beat my body so much up with alcohol that when I kind of, like, when I shifted away from it, man, anytime that I would drink, God, dude, it hurts. And that was why I was kind of not doing it. So yeah, now, like, up until this past weekend, because I brought it up on the last week's episode, I'd probably had a total of about six beers. Maybe Memorial Day. I probably had about 18 beers for total in this year, and 12 of them or 13 was in one night. So I haven't, like, I've not, dude. When I was going home, my head was killing me, and I was just hurting. A friend of mine, I rode up with him. We split a room, and I parked at his house and was going home, and I didn't feel like terrible right then. I wasn't still drunk because I had quit. If we wouldn't have been at a casino, because I was playing blackjack till about 3 a.m. It was last call. I was playing $10 hand of blackjack with people, just having a good old time. So I was up for a little while and didn't drink. But then when I got home, obviously Willow knows I'm on vacation. So I was gone all night, which I'm not really away from her. So, fast forward, I thought to myself, I don't know how fucking people do this shit when they're hungover, because I had Ashley there, and it wasn't like I wasn't feeling deathly bad, but just a headache and just beer shits and stinking up the house and not feeling fucking too good. And I'm like, I was like, Daddy got a headache. She's, come on, Dad. I'm like, God, I thought of that one meme where it's like, I can't swim, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. And it just, you know what I mean? I was just feeling like my daughter was saying, oh, that's too damn bad. And I just we went outside and played, because I wasn't like deathly hungover, but I had a headache and I was hurting.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, dude. Yeah, that's all that. That was my intro to the week. That was on Sunday when I came home. So that was just the one night event. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like if there's a strategy to that, like I said, I don't drink much anymore. So there's probably not going to be, it'll be years between before if I ever do get fucking, but at that point she'll be older. But dude, with young kids.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck. I mean, that's all. I had to throw that in there because I had not experienced that. I've heard so many people talk about it. I've seen videos of people laying like having it, but it's.
So I'm sure the question everyone's going to want to know, since you went to a casino, did you come out negative or did you come out positive?
I ended up coming out a little negative, but not bad. I mean, really not bad at all. It would be not. I came out a little negative for a normal person, and for my degenerate ass, it was like really good, because I think I lost like 260 maybe, or 280. I spent like $400 on the weekend, and 100 of that was going, or 80 something of that was to the room. So I didn't do bad. I just basically, I don't play table games a lot, and I don't really like playing like slot machines anymore. I just, and that's, you lose money fast on that shit anyway. So all I did was, when we got there, I had never bet in an actual sports book. So I just went up. Texas was getting beat. Penn State got beat, which fucking made my night. It was incredible. I ended up betting UCLA straight up, and they were 24.5 point underdogs. And I'm like, dude, at the end of the game, they won outright, and it was fucking incredible. Because, sorry to any Penn State fans out there, I don't know if anybody in the Discord or anybody in the Patreon is a Penn State fan, but that made my I was cheesing at that one. But yeah, I lost a little bit, but not bad.
Good.
For the event that it was, and for who is getting married, I like wherever I would have gladly. I mean, I'm not saying I would have put myself in debt traveling, but this dude he's one of my best friends that he was in my wedding, and he is somebody I've known pretty much all of my life, 30, not all of it, but 30 years worth of it. And yeah, for that, I mean, from what we were doing, yeah, this is good for me. Shit, I'd have done way worse than, like I said, for a normal person. I feel like normal people might think, oh, I don't know. The guy I was with, he's one of them people that wins like $50 and leaves. So we were a good mix for each other.
There you go. That's good. Good, man. Glad you had a fun weekend, buddy. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun, man. And this week so far has been great. You know, we've had some stuff to do with the house, busy, you know, doing some remodeling, getting some stuff set up, ordered to try to get, you know, just house shit done. But it's been nice to be, because of not going anywhere. It's been like today, Ashley went to you know, check out flooring and shit, and we had already got the cabinets and stuff picked out. And, you know, I don't want to fucking get too much into detail because I know it's pretty boring, but that's what my week's been. I feel like Frank the Tank on Old School. We might go to Home Depot. I don't know if we'll have enough time, but no, but it's been like, so she was doing that and was gone most of the day. And, you know, it was like Willow and I just spent the whole day by ourselves, you know, just running around, played outside. I went down to her. You know, she saw her grandfather a little bit, but yeah, dude, it's just been good. It's been good spending the time, and not like if there's any a big pro to a staycation, you know, when you do go somewhere, the traveling of it normally eats up a couple days worth. And when you have young kids, man, I mean, anybody, it's obviously you see it yourself. You're a little bit ahead of me. You know, that time goes quick.
Fuck yeah. So to start, for me, I think I need to apologize for last week's eating habits when I was on the podcast.
Dude, it was bad. I know. I never said it. It was bad.
So let me just explain.
I couldn't hear it.
I know everybody heard. Right, like I know everybody heard like the lip smacking. Like I didn't think it was that bad because, you know, I muted my mic when I wasn't talking and Luke was talking. I was over here chowing down. But listen, we know how it is with this job. I got home late. Luke and I wanted to start the recording a little sooner than later that night. And so I'm down here recording already. And here comes my lovely wife with a plate of food for me. And it was 2 6-inch meatball subs. You know, so I'm just over here fucking chowing it down and everything. I muted myself. And then, you know, when it's my turn to talk, I swallowed like all my food already, but just a little sauce, a little flavor in the top of the palate. Like, I don't know what it was exactly, but all of a sudden, like, I'm listening back and to be honest, like, I don't usually really listen back to our episodes like too much, but I was like, this one I have a feeling, and like I listened back and like all I heard was hey, and yeah guys, and so Jet in the Discord called me out on it, and because here's Jet trying to start a good diet and everything like that, and he's listening while he's out there delivering, and I'm just over here making him hungry as he's listening because I'm just talking with my mouth full and shit, and he's waiting for his lunchtime. So, guys, Jet, I apologize. That's a bad habit here, I guess. And I don't usually eat during the podcast either, so that was rare. But let me start with that one. So, guys, I apologize for all the lip smacking last week.
I just want to say real quick, because I normally do listen to them just once over when it comes out, just with the audio and stuff, to see how, if something cuts out or whatever. And but I heard it and I was like, I had my sound bar on and I went, ooh, I was like, that's pretty. Yeah, it was pretty loud.
It was.
That's funny. I hadn't looked at the Discord too much this week. It's funny. It's funny. Jed called you out on. I gotta fucking hop on there.
So, where to start? I mean, oh man.
I mean, do you want to save your softball thing for last, or do you want to kick it off with that? That's up to you.
Fucking kick it off. Let's get this.
I know
one
you're
us.
excited. Okay,
so
let's fucking hear it.
Oh my goodness. So for those that have been following and listening, and we've been talking about it for the last 4 or 5 episodes now since the playoffs started for softball. So we had our championship game. Now my team was one of the wild card teams to get in. And in the championship game that we just played this past Wednesday, we were playing the number 1 seed in the championship game. And they got a great team. And like I said, us being a wild card team. But here's the kicker, okay? Last year, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but if I did, I'm going to repeat it quick. Last year, it was us versus this team that we played this past Wednesday last year. And they beat us last year in the championship game. So this one was one that I wanted, that I know a lot of the guys on my team wanted more than ever, is to beat these guys this time around. So let me tell you how it started off. So the first game, nothing was crazy, but we lost the first game by a score of 14-13. We lost by 1 run. It was a super tight game all the way through. And mind you guys too, I am pitching for our team all 3 games. So we lost by 1 run. All right. So now we're just like, fuck, we need to get it together here. Now we got to win 2 in a row or it's game over for us and the season again. But this is what happens. Just as that first game ended, there's some old man, I don't even know what role he plays on the other team. He doesn't bat, he doesn't field, but he's wearing a jersey. All right? And this old man stands about 5'6", probably. Short, old guy. By old, probably... Don't take offense to this, anybody, if you're listening. But he's probably like early 60s. Okay? And, he doesn't play on the... he doesn't play on the field. He doesn't bat. Right, it's older than me. So, if you're older than me, you're old.
Yeah, I'm feeling 41 like I'm 60. So, yeah, that's fucking old.
So this old man, I miss exactly what happened, but he starts chirping our shortstop. Now, let me mind you guys here, my shortstop is about a 6'3" young buck. All right? Tall kid. And this short old man is chirping him. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but he's chirping him. And as we're walking up the field after that loss, my shortstop, he's not the type of person that will take shit, and he'll tell you back. And that's exactly what happened. And, and he basically told him, dude, shut the fuck up kind of thing. And then the old man probably had too many mid-game beers, probably even pre-game beers as well, if I were to take a guess. And starts challenging our shortstop and saying, come meet me back here. Come on, let's fucking go. Come on, let's wanted to fight my shortstop, right? And my shortstop's, he's not backing down. He's like, you want to go? You want to go? And I was like, I'm like, holy shit. And then, my entire team's like, holy shit. Their team is, God, yeah. Anyways, so we grab our guy. They grab their guy. We're just like, yo, fucking split up. You go back over there. You go back over to that side. You go to that dugout. You go to that dugout. Cut the shit. And then we're just reminding our team, we got a job to do now. We have to win 2 fucking games. Keep your head in the game. Let's get this shit done. Kind of thing, okay? So that was between games 1 and 2. tensions are high now because of that. Everybody's like, tensions are high, right?
Right.
And their shortstop, their old man was the one that started this with our shortstop, telling them, come on, let's fucking go. You want to fucking go? Like, wanted to fight him. All right? Tensions are high. The second game begins. Here I am pitching, right? And there's this 22-year-old kid who's their leadoff guy, all right? And they got a lot of young, good players on their team. So here's this 22-year-old guy leading off. I pitch it. The first pitch, he swings it hard right up the middle towards me, right? I field it perfect, and I take a quick look after I got the ball in my glove. I take a quick look at where the batter is. Batter's not even running to first base because he saw me field it, and he knows he's going to be out. So what do? I fucking roll the ball to first base. Didn't even throw it. I rolled it on the ground to first base. And let me tell you, that, my friend, set that other team right off. They were pissed because, they just, I took a quick look. Kid's not even running. I was like, all right, fucking rolled it to my first baseman, turned around. The entire dugout's chirping me now. They're pissed at me for doing that because I just threw so much disrespect on that first batter. And I had to. It was my only option because he's not running. Their old man just started shit with our shortstop. So it's head games now. Like, this is it. Like, I gotta get in their heads, So I fucking rolled the ball to first base. They're fucking chirping. The umpire, his name's Kaiser. He's a good guy. Kaiser's like, Dave. He looks at me. He's like, Dave. I was like, what? He goes, throw the ball next time. He's like, why'd you do that? I was like, Kaiser, I had to do that after what just happened between games over there. I said, I had to do that to get into their heads. He's like, I know, but throw the ball next time. He's like, I know you had to, but throw the ball next time. I was like, I will fucking throw the ball next time. Like, don't worry. So that just, dude, man, like, head games get into their head. Right. And I completely pissed them off because I rolled it, dude. I didn't even, not a single throw, just fucking rolled it on the ground right to the first baseman. Listen, it's championship game. You should run every fucking ball out, no matter where it goes. You should be running your ass off. All right? It's not my fault. Yeah. It's not my fault. If he ran, I would have been forced to throw it, But he decided not to run.
Right.
Okay, I'll fucking roll it. So because of his shame of not running the ball out, and because of his shame hitting the ball right to me and getting out, I added more shame onto his fucking shame. Anyways, so now, like, their dugout's ready to explode. Like, they are fucking pissed. So the second game continuing on now after I started some shit. The second game we win by a score of 15-12. Only won by 3 runs that game. Now we split the series 1-1, one game each here. Going into the third game now. And and in the third game, they started having a little bit of a comeback early on. We were up. I think we ended up putting them up like 6 or 7 in the first inning. And they had bases loaded with 2 outs. And they were starting to come back. It was like whatever. It was like 7-2 or something at that time. And they were starting to have a comeback. Bases loaded, 2 outs. I have 3 balls and 2 strikes on the batter. 2 outs. I throw one. I lob it in. I get the back corner of the strike zone, and the batter did not swing. Strike fucking 3. Strike 3. Watch the strike go by in slow pitch softball with a 3-2 count with 2 outs and bases loaded in a championship game. Fucking struck him out looking. I mean, huge. First of all, huge. Tap myself on the back there for that one. Fucking huge. And I mean, like, we were amped. That got our team going. Like, we were like, let's fucking go. I mean, I barely have a voice. I feel like still I'm a little raspy from yelling all night long. But like, it's like that's the way it is now. Like, we are just fucking amped up, and we are so ready to go. And and then from that point on, we just started laying on the runs. Just 5, 6, 7, 8 runs. Like just bam, 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 just loading them on. I get up to bat, and like, you know, everybody's in it, and we all keep saying, you know, keep the pedal down, keep your foot on the gas, don't let up on these guys. You know, let's fucking take this one home. Let's end this game, kind of thing. And I get up to bat, and I fucking swing as hard as I can at this pitch. And this is right in my zone where I like the pitch to be. I swung as hard as I fucking could. Everybody there thought this ball was going out. I thought the ball was going out. It looked like it was going out. And I'm running up the first baseline with my hand in the air like, get out, ball, go. Fucking dies right at the fence, and the fielder catches it right at the fence. Like his back's up against the fence and fucking catches the ball. Shit. You know, just all fucking pissed off and shit. And then, so my next at bat, the next inning there, we have a run around third. And dude, same thing. Right where I liked it, I swung as fucking hard as I could. This ball didn't die on me. This ball fucking soared right over the right field fence. And that was like, oh, just personally, I was like, yes. Like, that's what I wanted, because for some reason, I don't know why, but whenever playoffs come around, I'm just one of those guys that just can't fucking perform. Like, batting wise. I don't know what it is, if I get in my own head or something, but like, I'm usually just absolute trash during playoffs at like hitting. But like this year, dude, it was just a whole different story. And so we end up winning that game and winning the championship by a score of 20-5, which is huge. I mean, huge deficit, 20-5. And you know, to go through, because after the series is over, you go through the handshake line. You know, both teams get up there. Hey, man, good game, good series. You know what I mean? Great job. The two guys that were ready to fight each other between the first and the second game, those guys made it up in the handshake line. You know, like, listen, respect. You know, you guys played a great game. You know, like no hard feelings. They like made it up, right?
No shit.
Yeah, but then
I was sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, but then it got to me and the batter that I rolled the ball to when I got him out, and I rolled the ball. This motherfucker did not shake my hand. It got to me. He said nope, and fucking skipped me. I pissed him off so much. I pissed that guy off so much. He did not want it. I was the only person on my team that didn't touch every single hand on the other team. It was just me.
No shit.
But
damn.
Yeah. I mean, sore loser. Probably.
I don't know.
It sounds like
it fucking. I swear, I never thought I'd get so amped up over fucking. But you make softball feel like I'm about to fucking run out and go fucking play again, dude. I swear. Like it was playing a football, fucking gridiron, something.
I mean, dude, that was something I've been laughing about all day today, the day after the championship. I've been laughing, thinking about how upset that kid was that I rolled the ball to first base when he wasn't even running.
When you say young buck for the guy that was like 60 some years old, how old's the young buck? Well, like, is he in his 20s?
Oh yeah, our shortstop that's like 6'3".
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like 20. I want to say he's like 26, 27.
Oh shit! So that'd have been even, because I was thinking in my mind, I was like, this is gonna be like, because you heard about what happened to Mark Sanchez, right? The fucking. Did you hear about any of that? I know it's not anything in the docs. That's just been something recent. It's a fucking. Anyway, long story short about it, he is a former USC quarterback, NFL. Played for the Jets, and got in a fucking altercation, stabbed a dude, or it was, I don't know all the details, but the guy was like 69 and Mark Sanchez is like late 30s. So when you were saying that, because that just happened, I was thinking in my head, I was like, God, I wonder if I didn't think nobody was going to get stabbed, but I was like, dude, this is a pretty big age gap. Like, what the fuck's going to happen with this? But I'm glad they made up. I'm glad they were able to shake hands. But you couldn't shake that dude. That dude
did not want to shake my hand.
Oh, that's fucking.
I fucking put it out there. Like I was saying, I was saying good game to every single one of those guys. And then it got to that kid, and that kid looked at me and said, nope. And then as I'm walking by him and I'm shaking the rest of everybody's hands, he's chirping behind me still at me after he passes me. Wouldn't even chirp me to my face. Chirps behind my back as he walked by, like as he walks by me. And I just ignored him. I just zoned him out because obviously, like, we fucking won. Celebratory. I mean, I was the one that I went to the liquor store before the game. I picked up 2 bottles of the cheapest champagne that they had, just in case. And I was the one that had the champagne bottles in that video. It was me. My entire team went to the home plate to go take a photo. And I was like, guys, wait for me. I was like, hold on a sec. Ran to my car, got the bottles of champagne, brought them back out there onto the field. And they were like, oh shit, Dave's got the champagne. You know, we were having fucking champagne showers and shit and fucking spraying champagne. Ah, dude, it was a sight. It was a sight. It was so good, dude.
Dude, you act like I wouldn't have known who your hair fucking points you out no matter what in the group, dude. I knew you had that bottle before you even saw the video. But that's funny that you
Nobody else bought
out.
champagne. I was the one that got 2 bottles just in case. But
yeah, it's being confident.
dude, yeah, man. I mean, it was awesome. And I mean, just to wrap it up, it was like that entire, like all 3 of those games, that entire series, our defense probably played the best 3 games of defense we have ever played all season long. Like everybody showed up that game and nobody, like they left it all out there on the field. I mean, I think there was 2 catches that was made at the fence where our guys had to jump and rob a home run. I think there was about 2 of them. I want to say there was 2. May have been only 1, but I want to say there was 2 where our left fielder and our left center fielder both had to like leap and make a catch at the fence, and they robbed them. I mean, the outfield made some great plays. We had our right center fielder threw out somebody at home plate from fucking right center field, like sick, like unreal plays. And then also goes the same with our infield too. The infield has we turned about 3 double plays the entire night, which is sick. And one of those double plays was the ending of the final game. We turned a double play to end the game. Yeah.
Well,
and,
they would have.
It was so good.
That you would have 10-runned them at that inning, right? Was that the last inning?
Yeah. So what ended up happening, because it was 20-5. So what ended up happening was going into the 6th inning, we were only up by 9 on them. So the score, I believe, then was 14-5, and then we ended up putting up 6 after our next at bat, and then it went into the 7th, into the top of the 7th, and it was their last chance to try and come back.
So they had to get like 6 runs to come back, even make it keep going. Damn. Right. Yeah, so, that's a good feeling.
To put that many up and not give up that many was, man, so fucking good. So much fun. It's so weird because like I feel like when you go through that and you like win a trophy with a team, you always hear people talk about it. Like you always hear the pros talk about it, about like, you know, it's like a family, you know what I mean? And like, you know, like everyone's there as a family because like you went to battle. Like you felt like you went to battle like with everybody around you, dude. It's so true. I feel like I call these dudes brothers. Like everybody played for each other last night. It was so sick. So sick. So
I get the camaraderie thing, because that was like where, like, even the night, like going back to, I didn't play soccer, but I did play football. My nephew I went to the high school my nephew goes to, so I was at the stadium that I played at, and it's always like nostalgic. I'm like, God, dude, it feels like yesterday, and then at the same time it feels like 20-some years ago. But I totally get yeah, dude. Like I never won a championship when I was older in sports, except for like I did win one in church league basketball, and I was like a junior in high school. We played, and that was fun. Like we did that shit just like, it would be in the same sense of, we didn't have too many organized practices or anything, but we did it more as a hobby. But it was nice. It was awesome to fucking win. The next year I lost in the championship, and that was a lot shittier, but it was still with the team and the people around you. It's still fun. So yeah, dude, I totally understand.
Yeah. And it was my first, I I've been a part of now. I've been a part of 3 championships in softball now. This was my first as a pitcher, so that was awesome in itself. And God, dude, yeah, such a blast. So next year, with all the dramatics that we had in that game, in that series, next year is going to be going to be interesting. Yeah, dude. Pretty much. It's, we both have won a championship against each other now. So next year is going to be interesting, to say the least. But looking forward to it.
I mean, it's awesome that it's came to, because I know, like, since we've known each other, because I don't know year one, like, did you guys you probably didn't have softball the first year we met because of COVID and shit. Did you guys have the league that year, or did they fucking probably?
No.
I didn't think you would have.
They canceled it that year. That's right.
Old fucking Cuomo wasn't going to let that happen. He's going to. Never mind. I was about to go, but I'm stopping myself. I do want to say though, because it's funny, because we do have some music stuff. Well, I guess the Taylor Swift album is UPS related in this way, how we're going to tell it, but. Yeah. I do want to throw in real quick before I forget, because this literally happened today. No disrespect to the USPS, but they misdelivered a package to me that went on the road next to me to one of my, not my next door neighbor, but somebody who lives like 60 yards away from me probably. And I walked it over. And I'm like in flip flops and mesh shorts, and it's kind of cold here, man. So I was a little fucking chilly. I had a t-shirt on, but yeah, I'm fucking walking over there, and I take this thing over, and without even fucking realizing it, I set it down, knocked on the door, and I was like, UPS, I'm not working, fuck, and I like walked away, and I know who this person is, like not well, but she probably didn't recognize me because I had delivered there prior, but dude, yeah, she came out. I was like, yeah, I'm, I'm not working for them, but they brought this to me. I was like, I've delivered here before, and couldn't let it sit, man. Here you go. I fucking then walked off. But yeah, I literally said UPS and knocked the, yeah, right. Trust your neighbor. Fuck yeah, dude. This is an elderly woman, and fucking some dude she doesn't recognize comes knocking on the door. UPS, with a brown truck or uniform, and said UPS. All weird. I stopped myself with the S because like I realized I'm like, fuck, I can't believe I just did that. But yeah, that also happened on vacation.
We're all brainwashed by UPS.
We're brainwashed. Even on vacation, man, can't escape it. I've only seen a truck once this week too. It's been great.
There you go. Yeah, but it was funny, and I mean, this is by the time you guys hear this, we've already released a little phone call conversation between Luke and I about the day actually when this actually happened, and this was with the Taylor Swift album release, and because the way it was at our building is they made a whole stink about it at the PCM, basically treating it like iPhones. Like it was just like one big thing where, Taylor Swift has an agreement with Target with her vinyls, and, it was like, it was crazy. It was just crazy about how like there was commit times on a vinyl album from Target. Like they were next day air committed. And they had to be there by a specific time. The fucking time commits. And that was crazy because like Luke and I were on the phone and I was like, Luke, you got any Taylor Swift albums? He's like, what? He's like, had no idea. They didn't say shit to him at his building about this. But then there's other people in the Discord that was like, yeah, I got like 8 Taylor Swift albums today. And the route next to me, he's got like 11. Like I had 0, and like I had 0 on my route, but then there's like the guy in town in Kingston has like 12. So like, it was just crazy. Like that's crazy, right?
Dude, and I had two and delivered one of them unknowingly before I got on the phone with Dave.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a Patreon. That was a Patreon one there, because as soon as I said that, I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I was like, "What the fuck? Taylor Swift albums? What?" And I knew,
And then it popped up, right? Like the time commit popped up in your board as we were on the phone talking about
the time commit. It was a noon commit, and as soon as you said it, it was funny because the place that I knew where this was being delivered, they are a total Swiftie because they have shit. They have their placemat says, "I hope you like Taylor Swift and cats," and so I knew exactly what I was like. Holy crap! I was like, I got one, and yeah, kind of. I mean, it's. I don't want to go back to. I do want to say one thing about this whole fucking situation, though, with them. With if she really if she legally changed her last name, she'll always perform as Taylor Swift. Who really gives a fuck if she wants to do that? Like, that's driving me nuts. That it's like, because people there's not.
I know.
Not everybody, but it's like, dude, it's not like taking away from her fucking. They don't I don't know if it's a stance of, I don't want to use the word feminism or what, self-made, dude, she's still, if she legally changes her last name to Kelsey, she's still the fucking man of the house, technically. Swift. I don't want to say technically, and I'm not saying that to talk shit on, because I fucking like Travis Kelsey, and but and it's weird, you can't talk shit on dude that's worth $70 million, but when his soon-to-be wife is worth literally 200 times that amount, it's like, dude, she's who's swinging the, it's like, dude, it's whatever. And if she chooses to be Mrs. Kelsey on paper, fucking who gives a shit? Let her do it. If she wants to have kids, then I'm sure they probably will. I think they will. So, I mean, yeah, they're not kids themselves. I mean, fuck, dude, they're basically our age. I mean, they're a little older than me. They're closer to you, but you're not far. They're mid 30s. I mean, Travis Kelsey's 36 and she's what, 30, what's she, 34 or 5, something like that. She's in her mid 30s too. So yeah, it's not like they're fucking spring chickens. I mean, they prefer, speaking in that realm, they're not starting out, and dating wise, marriage, no matter what, people get married a lot older. I mean, I didn't have a kid till I was 37, and people were happy. So I'm not one to say, but it's still that was so beaten into people's heads in society. It's like, once you turn people feel like you don't, once you turn 30, it's like, especially by the older generations, they'd be like, well, are you, I mean, I was dating Ashley then. we weren't married yet, but that was, God, dude, you heard it constantly. So yeah, I'm sure, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter.
So listen, if you want to hear Luke's live reaction to the Taylor Swift album, it's on our Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/AITDpod and go and listen to that one right now. Also, if you want ad-free episodes, you can go to patreon.com too and get your ad-free episodes over there. So, shameless plug.
He double plugging. He slammed when I said that. That was great. Shit.
Oh man, good times though, man. Fuck.
But with music stars and movie stars getting. Long time married couple getting divorced and been in the news, and Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman are splitting up. We talked before, and I thought this would be a good time to bring the story back of when I'd met Nicole Kidman in a situation where when you meet somebody that famous, it's like you're never gonna be in a random ass situation like this. So almost 20 years ago, 2006, Jamboree in the Hills was a country music festival that went on in Southeast. I want to say, I fucking can't remember, maybe Steubenville, Ohio. It was right across from where a panhandle from our state where Wheeling would be. And It's not in a big, but it's a big fucking event. You know, there's about 100,000 people that go to this thing. And me not being a country music fan at all, I had guys that I played football with in college that were fucking fans of stuff. And they said, dude, you got to come because this place is just a party. People go there, don't even go to the concerts. They just fucking party at Valley View all week. And so I'm like, all right, great, I'm there. So I know nobody at fucking at this, like, at Jamboree in the Hills. Carrie Underwood performed there. She was very new then. She was like 20 years old, and obviously didn't know who Carrie Underwood was at the time. I knew who Brad Paisley was only because he was from West Virginia, and other than that, like, so I didn't know who Keith Urban was. So I want to put that out before. So this is why this adds to the shock value of this. So this is in like a town there's not a lot of, like, dude, when Jamboree's going on, like, it's a ghost town. There's nothing. So I'm going to kind of summarize, because that could be an episode in itself at Jamboree Week, because that's a fucking, that might have to be a Patreon. That might have to be paywall stories, but fuck it. There's another shameless plug, Jesus. And, but so basically my friends would go in the morning, what they would say, run to get lawn seats, set up their shit. And dude, I would just party and stay out as late as I could. And I didn't give a fuck about getting up and getting a spot, because I would just show up. I'd get up early, but I wasn't getting up at like 6 a.m. And I'd get up and I'd fucking go shower, which was like just these hoses outside. And I mean, this Valley View had like 20-some thousand people camping there. It was a fucking, probably more than that. I don't know, but I would get there, and, you know, when I would run out of beer, or we would run out of beer, I would get like a couple, but, you know, it was all cash back then for me. So I didn't, you know, basically when I'd run out of beer, I'd fucking leave, because the people beside me that were beside us camped and they were one of the people that didn't have tickets and just partied all week. So I befriended them and hung out with them probably just as much as I did with the people that I went with. And so they were going on a beer run and get ice and some fucking more beer at this gas station. It's in the middle of the day, like Jamboree's on. I have, again, no idea who Keith Urban is, but he's performing this day, and he's one of the later acts. And I go with these guys and go to this fucking go to this gas station, and to set up the scene. Like I said, I never met these people till Jamboree, and to set up the scene, the guy that I'm in the tailgate of this truck with, was a hilarious dude, but he had literally just got out of prison, and he was in prison for 7 years, and I can't remember what the fuck for. But dude, he had the tattoos. He had prison tattoos, which the ink is like green. It's, dude, if you see it, if you know it, you know it. And this dude was just tatted up. Like he wasn't an Aryan or anything like that, but he just had prison tattoos, and he had a fuck ton of them. So he's shirtless. Here's me, 21 years old, just freshly done playing football. I'm 280 pounds, just brick fucking shit house. I mean, this was the year I totaled the car with my body. I totaled the car with my body about 4 months prior to this. And so, like, my back's to the tailgate, and the fucking prison tatted up dude fucking looks. He's like, look, a fucking limousine pulls up, and there is nobody around. There's no other cars. It's us, a car with the people that fucking work in the gas station, and this fucking limousine that pulls up. And I'm looking, you know, obviously you see a limousine, you're like, okay, what the fuck, you know, who the fuck
let's
is this?
see who's about to get the fuck out of this.
And dude, driver gets out, opens the door. Here's fucking Nicole Kidman. Steps out in a white fucking dress, like she's about to walk the fucking red carpet. You know what I mean? And I'm like, holy fucking shit, that's Nicole Kidman. And she walks into the gas station, the fucking prison tatted. He's like, "What? Who's this fucking?" I'm like, I was like, dude, this is like a big time. Me having no idea who Keith Urban was. I'm like, what the fuck is Nicole Kidman doing? You know, who like, what's she at this place for? Who the fuck's she here to see? And dude, so, and she has people with her. And like, I don't know if they were actual security or just people in her entourage, but like 2 of these dudes are just deadlocked eyes on us. And like, they walk in with her to the gas station. And I'm like, and it makes me laugh now because I'm like, yeah, I'm sure we did look menacing because, like I said, dude, I was big back then, dude, and this fucking guy beside me looks about as fucking subtle. Yeah, he's as subtle as a hurricane over here looking. I mean, he's somebody you would see and would fucking take your kids and turn around. It was like one of the dudes that went there, it was his brother, but he fucking, I got along with him, but he you know, so they came back out, and I had to say something. I mean, I'm fucking shit faced, dude, and I've got a beer in my hand, and I don't know, and I'm just blurred out. I'm like, "Hey, Nicole," and she looks over, and the dudes that were deadlocked on us, even more fucking deadlocked now, and she just smiles. I don't say, that's all I get out, and I'm like, "Hey, Nicole." And then my head's probably bobbling. I'm like, you know, probably shocked in the moment. Because, I don't know, you know, for anybody that's seen somebody famous in person, it's weird because when you see them in person, it's like they don't look real sometimes. You know what I mean? Because it's like, this, like they're there and it's fucking weird. But she smiled. And she smiled. She's like, "You guys having a good time?" And I'm fucking beer. I'm like, "Oh yeah," fucking toasting up like she fucking, you know what I mean? And she just smiled and said, "You know, oh, you guys enjoyed it," and left. And she was nice as fuck, man. And these dudes she got in, and they're just still. They finally, like, they didn't stop staring at us till they were about to get in that fucking limo. So they were clearly on fucking guard. Because they were, but yeah, it was so fucking random. And then finally, when I went back to, when I went, like, my friends that I went with, the guys I played football with, when they got back finally, I asked them, I was like, "What the fuck was Nicole Kidman?" I was like, "Nicole Kidman's here." And they were like, "Yeah, you don't know who Keith Urban is?" And I'm like, "Fuck no, dude, I have no idea." And then, so yeah, Ashley has told me forever that I need to, like, message her and ask her if she remembers that. And I'm like, damn, I mean, I don't know why I never have, especially having with Instagram and shit, but it's like, I can't be like, "Hey, remember almost 20 years ago?" And I mean, she probably would remember us because that dude was a dude he didn't say anything. He just sat there. He didn't, like, try to talk to her. That's all it was said was me blurting out, "Hey, Nicole, hey, you having a good time?" Oh, yeah, I was fucking shit-faced, can barely keep my C straight. Yeah.
God dang it.
Hate to hear they're getting divorced, but yeah, I'll have to maybe one of these days I'll reach out, see if she's still got that same entourage, see if they recognize me with the mustache and no fucking hair.
God damn it. So good. So good.
God.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that story.
That was a classic one, man. Had to bring that one up for that.
All right. So, shall we get into the question of the week, buddy?
I didn't realize we had a long ass list on the docs, man. I was sorry for the dead air on that. I was looking through this, but yes, right. Let's get into the question of the week.
All right. I think we got one on Facebook if you want to pull that one up.
All right.
And we'll also read them off the Discord too as well today from now on. So this question of the week this week is, what is an old habit that is no longer used but would instantly give away your seniority to people that know? Let's see what people had to say, shall we? starting with this one here. This one's from Amantha Say. Samantha, what up, Sam? Says 9,000 shelf.
The 9,000 shelf. I remember the 9,000 shelf, but is that, I can't remember if that, like, what was up with the 9,000 shelf? I remember that being talked about.
Not a fucking clue over here, bud. I don't know anything about that.
I mean, I feel like we actually had a term for it with here. Like it might have been technically even an RDC or just gets thrown on the floor. Maybe that's what I remember the 9,000 shelf. Hearing that being said, but
this one here is from Hilly on the go. What up, Hilly? John says, park with the truck in gear, not in park.
Oh, hell yeah. We don't have them standards anymore. Shit, half the people we'd have probably wouldn't be able to drive anymore.
That's true. This one here is from Old Ball Bearded Bastard. It says, common sense.
Oh, look at that. And that can't say he's wrong. Can't say that he is wrong. There is a lot of shit we talk about.
Talked about that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not say that? So, yeah. Well said, Dusty.
This one here is from Ruger54. It says, big arrow down or drop frame trailers. Habits, but I can't remember them anymore.
The drop frame trailers. I know. Those are lost gems. We brought those up not too long ago, but
true.
But yeah, that is, man. Those were they had let those go before I'd gotten out of the preload. So at least in my building, it's been like 15 ish years.
Yep. This one here is from B Rad Mo. Brad Mosier says shaving.
As I'm looking at my scraggly ass face, you are correct, sir.
This one here is from I Am Lars. What up, Lars? Lars says, having a map clipped to your visor to see where the fuck you're going on a blind route.
Jim Mapco and Randy
McNally. It's
Rand McNally.
So, Rand. I said Randy,
Rand.
I think, on the one episode, and Brad corrected me and said it's not Randy, it's Rand. Rand McNally.
Rand McNally. Okay.
Yeah. So Jim Mapco and Rand McNally. Yes. Brad said a whole bunch of other ones. He said delivering to the front door, no whining about everything, and using or even having a banker's flip.
Did you say a banker's flip?
Yeah.
The fuck is a banker's flip?
No, that's when you know you've been working at UPS for too long. Next one is from Miller Gang. Miller Gang 5 says, pre-record button. Yes.
Man, dude, that
Bring it
pre-record
back.
button. I
Bring
think
it
about
back.
it all the time.
I know.
Think about them airs you could just pre-record and then deliver like 5 minutes after, and it worked. God, good times.
Yeah, this one is from Jake Liebout, and Jake says keeping the keys on the ring finger. I've heard of the ring finger and the pinky.
Oh, yeah, when it was the manual starts. Keeping them in, yeah. I was an idiot with that, dude. I just put it in my pocket, and it was terrible. I didn't have to deal with that very long, but yeah, that would have been way more efficient.
This one here is from Matsky001. What up, what up? He says multi-checks.
Multi-checks. I don't know what's he mean about that? God, dude.
No idea.
18 years. Have I been there 18 years or 18 months? Damn, you're killing me tonight, guys. So some of them.
I know. But then again, I feel like also, like, we know just through the cardboard community and who we've talked to before, is different centers have different ways of saying things.
Right.
So it's very possible that it could be something that we know, but a dissenter calls it something else different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
This one here is from Girl Dad. What up? What up? He says, Thomas Guide when going out cold on a route. Most new drivers have no clue.
Thomas Guide, Ernie. I mean, is that a map of a sort? Man, I'm
It's
fucking.
got to be some sort of guidance, right?
Do you know what it is? I
Not a
don't think
clue.
I've heard of it. Man, sorry, Ernie. I don't have a clue.
I love this
Fuck.
though.
And LeBron didn't retire either. Still got him.
This one here is from Swollen Gorilla. Swollen Gorilla, where have you been? I feel like it's the first time I've read your name in like 2 months. Welcome back,
Man,
buddy.
welcome
Swollen-
back. One of the best
Swollen
names
Gorilla.
on IG.
I know. So fucking good. Swollen Gorilla says, deliver out of the right side of your vehicle and don't cross the street.
Yep. Heard that. Haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, now it's just all about Orion, and Orion doesn't give a shit about our safety. Next one. Next one is, again, another one here from Old Ball Beard Bastard. Says, promoting management from within. The way they actually know how to do every job in the building they're in. Yup.
Yeah, I mean, that starts at the top and works its way on down, don't it?
That's it.
Oh, man, that's a good one too, Dusty.
This one here is from Ryan Matthew. What up? What up? He says, bungee. Is it bungeeing? I think it's bungeeing the bulkhead door open in residential areas. So was that before telematics?
Bungee.
And you'd bungee the bulkhead door and just leave it open when you're in resi areas, just keep banging those stops out. I like it.
I do too.
This one here is from PNW Upsman, who just joined a Discord server. What up, buddy? PNW says, making sure you have shipping papers on your pre-trip.
Oh, man. Yeah, I hadn't heard that. I remember that one.
This I actually have. I got like a little like binder thing that I keep in my truck. It's got like
Shipping
different
paper. Oh, wait a minute. I'm thinking
it's
of
got like
hazmats.
different slots in it, and I have ground shipping papers, second day shipping papers, third day shipping papers, next day. Like I grabbed a whole crap ton of those, write out shipping papers, and I got them
I see
all
them
in
every
there.
now and again.
Yeah.
But I was fucking confused there for a minute. I started thinking of hazmats, but yeah, shipping papers. There's one place I have that'll ship out an old school label here and there. And the only thing I'll say, I'm not going to say the stop because that guy is now retired. But you remember that one time you and Nate were on the phone and you couldn't understand a word the dude was saying?
Oh yeah, we needed subtitles.
Yeah, that they use shipping papers. Surprise, surprise.
There you go.
So, yeah.
This one here is from Gibby the Greek. What up? Says, stop count clickers. The points of the STAR training, and an acronym for something we still do, but it's not taught with the acronym anymore, is putting the DIRT, D-I-R-T, date, initials, reason, time on a package, now just referred to as a service cross.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. They used to call it the point of star. Yeah. Oh, no, that was something different. Interesting. I'm very interested to know what all these fucking things are. Another one from Gibby says, health, athleticism, body mechanics, inspection, tools and equipment, and safety compliance. Yeah, you're right. What are those anymore?
Right.
Shortcake says sorting.
Yeah. You don't
Yeah.
see that no more unless it's yourself.
Yeah, it's for real. And that one does it for our Instagram. You got one pulled up on Facebook there?
I do. It is from Matt Showstack, and he's got a couple on here. He's got AKX. No idea what that means there. Two-wheeler perfectly lodged in the rear wheel well, the two-wheeler, and key ring on the pinky.
Yeah.
So that's another one.
Another
Recognize
one.
that
Another
one
key
too. Yep.
Yep. And let me see here. We have from the Discord here. Jet says, when I went to Ingrad, Integrad, one of the instructors specifically noted that the best drivers to learn from are the ones who still use the shoe polishing station.
Oh, damn. That's a good one.
That's a good way of, of like saying that these are your senior drivers, the ones that still use the polishing
We don't even
station.
have one anymore. We don't, dude. It's gone. I know it is fuck. Yeah, we don't even have it. It's just shows you what kind of fucking center or just a bunch of animals over here.
Brew Jammer on Discord says, moving up your next 5 stops. Orion fix that.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
Last one here from the Discord is from that dude Luke, says printing maps.
Very true.
Yeah. And that's all of them from.
It was good. They got a good turnout, but man, it does. It just makes you think. That was back probably that if Next Day Airs got delivered late, you would get them shuttled to you, or there's actually attempts to make stuff. And you know, that doesn't come from. That's coming from like above the people we see, and that's what is kind of like, what the fuck are they doing? You know, like what is the motivation of that to? And I don't want to go too much into that because I'm not trying to fucking rock the boat on that end, but it's like it's like when that shit happens and you see the stock the way that it is, it's like, are you trying to lose money? Like, and then I always think like, I don't want to put the tinfoil hat on anything, but I'm saying they probably would profit off it either way, because BlackRock basically owned GPS because they own the most fucking equity in it. They have the most shares, and I don't know if there's a fucking thing. I don't know, dude. It just with them motherfuckers. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. It just is a weird. You just see it from the ground level, just on service stuff, and a question of the week like that brings up certain like. It just makes you think. It's like, dude, you hear it other places, and you realize it's not. I don't know, man. I don't mean to end it doomy and gloomy. I've had a great week, and I don't think we're. I think as far as I think we're still good, but it makes me wonder, like, what, we'll just see what the future holds. Don't want to get to that. Could be a whole nother episode. We know 2026 will be an interesting year, prediction wise. So far it seems pretty business as usual.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been busy. I know you have. Nate has. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So we will see. Only time will tell what will come our way. So word. Yeah. I think that's going to wrap this one up.
I think so, champ. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to call him champ for a few episodes.
Yeah.
Positive note. I'm glad you won, brother.
Thank you. Woke up feeling like a champ today, man. Feeling like a champion today. I woke up a champion today. Shit, I didn't feel like one. I mean, I do feel like one, but I woke up feeling like one because I am one. Hey!
Oh, look at him. Shit,
Let's go.
Great.
Let's go. Dude, fuck. I'm still gonna laugh about the guy that was so mad at me. He wouldn't fucking high five me in the handshake line. Grow up, kid. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Like we said at the top, if you want ad-free episodes, come join the Patreon family. You can find that link in the episode notes. Patreon.com/AITDpod, and also the Discord channel as well as in there. Come hang out with us. Come talk. Come have a lot of fun because we got a lot of great people in there. So that'll wrap up episode 170, guys. I am Dave, my co-host Luke. Everybody, I'll see you all next week.
Later, everybody.